Hi everybody, welcome very much to another casted game. This is second game of a best of 3 from Killer Pigeon, Midweek Muster number 20, round of 16. We are here still in the fresh dawn of Age of Empires 4, most recent DLC Knights of Cross and Roses, and Kiljardi in the color orange playing as Knights Templar, one of the two new civilizations added on that DLC. On the color purple, representing Team VES, it's Valdemar playing as the Delhi Sultanate, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's my first time seeing this matchup. And we are here on Lipany, which is a great map for Delhi, with a lot of berries around the map, and also a very good map for Knights Templar because they love to go for second TC. But against Delhi, very hard to go second TC. Delhi can muster a lot of army and very quickly in the feudal age and then come through and attack the exposed economy of the second TC civilization because it takes some time to make some units to protect the town center. By the way, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also remember that this tournament is organized by Killer Pigeon every single week. He casts games online on his Twitch channel, so there's a link down below to find him, me, and Valdemar live on Twitch as well. And I'm excited for this matchup. Oh, I just noticed something that could be complicated for Valdemar. Triple gold on the front line. So if his gold gets denied or harassed, it might be difficult for him to keep going on the gold over there. On the other side, we have Kiljardi with 1 gold here and another gold right there. So actually, if he gets attacked through here, he also might not be able to continue mining gold. Still, nobody on wood is going to be a very normal build from Knights Templar. Now moving the 2 villagers on gold to wood. And now aging up with the Kingdom of France. Military units are produced 15% faster and cost minus 5% gold. That will spawn the Chevalier Confrère, which is a heavy cavalry unit, so basically it's a discounted knight in terms of price and stats, but they gain 1 HP for every heavy cavalry unit around them. So they have that little escalation bonus, we could say, because if you have a lot of them, they're going to be stronger than if you just mass other types of cavalry, but it's kind of hard to justify them versus Delhi, because Delhi can make the Ghazi Raiders, which do a bit of extra damage versus heavy units. And early in the game, Knights Templars will not have a lot of Chevalier Confrère, so that bonus will not be very relevant, and the bonus from the Ghazi Raiders will be way more relevant. Dome of the Faith is the choice for Valdemar, so we'll be able to produce discounted scholars to increase the speed of the research, the speed of military production, to capture sacred sites, and also to heal units in battle if he wishes so. First Pilgrim, now researched by Kiljardi, will be walking all the way to this sacred site over there. I'm pretty sure it will be reuniting, producing, generating 130 gold for Kiljardi. Yes, it is. I think that's the maximum before any upgrades that pilgrims can muster for their defenders, for their protectors, the Knights Templars. In terms of berries, we have actually second berry patch over there for Valdemar. So actually if Kiljardi attacks through here, he might deny all the berry access to Valdemar, because then the next one is on the front line. Very hard to defend, very hard to access. We have the first stable, so Kiljardi got the Pilgrim first because it costs 100 wood to get that first Pilgrim tech. Actually got the second one already! Wow, that's gonna delay him a lot. Yeah, you can see only right now going for his first stable. And Valdemar is looking for the pilgrims. First pilgrim will connect to the sacred site. Hallelujah, hallelujah. There you go, 130 gold and teleportation. Now double pilgrim. This is valuable for feudal age economy. 260 gold it's really, really good. And then they'll be generating more. But Ghazi Raiders coming out soon for Valdemar, because with them present on the field, it will be very difficult to keep those pilgrims reaching the sacred sites. Chevalier Confrère, here they go. They look good. They're a very cool looking unit, let's be honest. That's a nice image right there, representing the Knights Templar. Because it's really cool, like, he's really protecting the pilgrims. Let's go. I shall grant you safe passage to the sacred site. And actually, it came first, then the first Ghazi Raider, which was a bit weird because Valdemar opted for a blacksmith first. Now going for the barracks as well. Already with a scholar inside the stable, so those Ghazi Raiders will be pumping out at incredible speed. Let's check the stats. 135 HP for the Ghazi, 160 for the Chevalier Confrère. Damage it's 14 for the Confrère, and it's actually 14 as well for the Ghazi. So the Confrère should win the fight though, unless attack speed is way... Actually, the Confrère can win the fight because he has more armor, they do the same damage, and it has more HP. So Kiljardi could take a fight, especially as another Chevalier, which will give bonus HP to itself, and another one. Yeah. Because with the bonus damage, they do the same damage. They actually no, because they're going to be doing 14 damage here. Minus 2. So 12 damage versus 14. So actually not a bad choice. The Confrère beat, just like the Knights beat the Ghazi Raiders. But Ghazi Raider numbers can scale way better because of the scholar inside of the military buildings, double stable. So basically now they are on the same production because the scholar enhances the speed by 100%. So with two stables you can match up with that. But the disadvantage is that you had to invest in two stables and the enemy only invested into one. Now with the spearman, now we have a problem for Kiljardi. How we counter the spearman now? How do we go around this problem? You gotta go into some archers yourself, which is way easier with the Knights Templar, because you can actually shift a lot of villagers to wood, because Knights Templar also receive food from collecting wood. So it's not so bad to do an archer transition. The scholar is running away, hiding, playing some hide and seek. Pilgrims connecting once again. Oh, they could stop a little bit the capture of the sacred site, because then they eventually disappear. Actually, no spearman here. The Chevalier Confrère doing insane damage to the Ghazi Raiders. And now I think the scholar is going down. Yeah, Kiljardi does not lose vision from it. And boop. The Chevalier. The lead scholar. More and more units from the Delhi arriving. This is very dangerous. Hurry. I don't think Kiljardi can keep up. He's not making anything to change the situation. He made his own barracks. He's not making a blacksmith. I also remember you have to subtract 6 from those 22, because those numbers are inflated by the scholar numbers. And also, Knights Templars, they lose a lot of villagers by aging up and getting the Pilgrim's technology. And also when they lose villagers, it also counts as worker kills. So here it was pilgrims killed, not villagers. Chevalier Confrère now struggling. It will be very hard for Kiljardi to get the same number of spearmen, because Valdemar already has 11 spearmen, and they are producing at a 100% faster production speed. I guess archers will be the best answer, because Kiljardi will never be able to match the spearman numbers. Chevalier, great raid though. Great raid. Professional scouts from... Okay, it's free for the Delhi, of course they're gonna still do it. Oh no, villagers went down though. Yeah, and good up. Wall up for the sacred site here for Valdemar. Second sacred site also captured. Third sacred site could be captured very, very soon. Chevalier Confrère running away. Yeah, 14 spearmen already for Valdemar. It's not looking good for Kiljardi. Okay, he's going triple composition though. I like that. I think the archers should have come in first. But if he has enough time, this can still work. Don't worry. Actually, because Valdemar stopped producing Gazi Raiders as well. So the archers will be safer. Chevalier Confrere trying to deny the sacred site, but it's now jeopardized and needs to evacuate and goes down. What are the pilgrims over there? Generating more gold. No gold villagers for Kiljardi. He's getting the range damage upgrade and then we'll get the range defense upgrade as well. Valdemar is looking at Castle Age very, very soon. And the Chevalier protecting the pilgrims with the rest of the army of the Knights Templar. Second sacred site being walled up. Valdemar securing those very precious sacred sites, and now Castle Age will be here any moment. I'm pretty sure Valdemar will be building the House of Learning. Those technologies are insane. And since House of Wisdom, since Dome of the Fate was buffed, or was made more useful, because you have way more scholars, House of Learning just seems way better than Compound of the Defender, because back in the day, Compound of the Defender was always a choice, because you could get cheaper keeps, and you could immediately start researching from Compound of the Defender Village Fortress to make villagers from keeps. But this is way more simple and way more synergetic to the way that the Delhi play. Now Kiljardi coming forward, nice, breaking the spearman into the archers with the Chevalier Confrere. Nice movement over there. Takes no spearman damage into the Chevalier. Chevalier up to 5 HP, 5 extra HP, I mean. And the pilgrims, and the pilgrims still arriving. Well, yeah, it's true. I was watching Killer Pigeon stream on the other day. And if they go to a sacred site that is on the island, they will transform into a sheep. It's so funny. A sheep, not a sheep. And now the relic hunt starts for Valdemar. One relic, two relic over there. I think that's what he's going to look for. At the moment, the berries need to be evacuated, but the main army for Valdemar is in place to defend. Archers exposed to the Gazi Raiders, and it's not a lot of them here to take care of the spearmen. The Confrere dive. Oh, the villagers on the fight as well. I don't think Valdemar noticed that. Or maybe he did, because he's not removing them. Yeah, but this is a bad fight for Kiljardi. It's too many spearmen from Valdemar. The archers are not killing them fast enough. The Confrere cannot fight in here. And Kiljardi will lose this fight, especially because now the men-at-arms arrive from Valdemar. And that will throw off the balance of the fight. Nice movement though, the Confrere diving the villagers from Valdemar, creating idle time, getting one villager kill, 4 villager difference now for Valdemar. Kiljardi taking this time to wall to prevent a counter-attack now from Valdemar that is in the Castle Age. Own blades coming through as we speak, increasing the damage of the men-at-arms by +3. The wolf is also fighting. Valdemar will lose a lot of villagers here. Is he okay with this? The Confrere doing... Bro, they killed 13 villagers right there. Valdemar must be confident. Oh yeah, totally. Because now he has 20, he has 15 units versus 2 units of Kiljardi. Kiljardi going up with the Republic of Genova to get those heavy crossbowmen, which are really heavy, as in they are better, not as in they have armor like the heavy spearmen. More gold for Kiljardi, and those will wreck the hell out of the men-at-arms. I just don't think Kiljardi can keep up with the pace of the... Oh no scholars into the production of Valdemar, so giving an extra little window time window, I mean, for Kiljardi. Men-at-arms approaching to the base of Kiljardi. He has to evacuate the deer gathering. He has to go all the way over there. It's a long walk. It's a long pilgrimage. Yeah, typical Delhi gameplay. Look at the top left corner of the screen. What a row. Confrère gets non-converted. Pilgrim gets denied. Actually, it might... No. It goes down. That's a lot of men-at-arms. Only 3 Genoise crossbows at the moment. They do insane damage though. Look at that. 22 plus 9. Up to 31 damage. Insane. The men-at-arm with 5 melee armor will be eating up a bit of that damage, but still, it's a lot of base damage in general. The Genoise crossbow are really, really good. And they have a shield, but they can't really use their shield. It's because they have extra armor. They're 2 ranged armor, I don't think... Maybe they do. But these 3 crossbow ain't gonna cut it. We have 6 Chevaliers. What are they? Oh no, a Lancer on the deer. Kiljardi responding to it. But after losing a good amount of villagers, the men-at-arms are going down though. But it's so many of them still. The Confrères are doing good damage, but the men-at-arms are doing plus 3. They're doing up to 16 damage so far. And the Confrères don't have a lot of armor, only 3 melee armor, so they're taking 13 damage in total. And more units are arriving. I don't think Kiljardi can defend this. I think Valdemar will take game number 2 and make the series draw 1-1. A lot of villagers lost also from Kiljardi. He was ahead on villagers, but not anymore. The crossbows arrived to do a bit more damage, but it's just not enough. It's not enough damage. Triple Sacred Sight coming through for Valdemar. And the elephants are coming in. Kiljardi has no units. That's over. Let's speed it up, guys. Thank you for watching. And GG gets called. Your support is greatly appreciated. Leave a like and subscribe. Use the links down below to check me, Valdemar, and KP live on Twitch. See you soon.